you're ready for the fourth reading. In the first reading, we got a general acquaintance with the book. In the second reading, we looked for major subjects. We tried and hopefully discovered the central theme of the book. In the third reading, we kept in mind just the central theme and looked for how it was emphasized, how it was brought out, where we saw it in relation to the other things that are being done and said in the book. And now in the fourth reading, this is going to be a little bit more work, maybe a little more academic, but you're still going to need to you've been through it 3 times. Now we're going to look for the basic units. How is the book, where do the thoughts transition to the next thought? What are the paragraphs? Do paragraphs cross chapter titles or not? What verses have a common topic? And we're going to list those in your notebook. You're going to start with chapter 1, verse 1, and it goes all the way to verse 4. And in verse 5, we have a new thought. So then verse 5. And we're just not even going to try to title those at this point, but we want to see where they are, how they come together. And I would note, when you come back to this to fill it into your chart, it's not hard and fast. You could review it and say, well, I thought it was 5, but really it's 4, and the next one starts at 5 or something like that. But in this reading, set aside everything else around you. Try to make it as quiet as possible and distraction-free. Turn your computer off, get your paper and notebook out, and start reading through and try to determine where the paragraphs are, where the thoughts change through the whole book. All right, we'll see you at the next one.